Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Very basic red circuit. We could just do it like this. Right, we just go red circuit and then demand the copper production. Or we do something like that and have plastic production and green circuit as extra. So if I get rid of that one a minute, I don't have that one in there, and instead I go for green circuit design right here. We'll whip out this green circuit design and we will do this with a red circuit design. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring it up here. That green circuit design, I'm actually thinking we could get rid of that one. Now, where would be the best place to plonk this? I mean, ideally, I want to put it there. I want to get rid of that red circuit design there and put this one in instead. And I got all of this other copper and stuff that would be going nowhere. Well, that would start to be used up elsewhere. So where would be the best place to put this? I don't want it too far away from the copper, see, right? We got copper production, but then I'm also very well aware of the fact that we also don't want it too far away from the plastic production, because they've got to bring the plastic bars over to us. You know what? Just for now, we'll move it a little bit up here. Let's just put a line of it along here to start with. I think we will put. Well, first up, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to remove that. Take those four out like that, and then I will go back into this one. We go to green circuit production right there, and drop that one in there. Right. That's the basic production. That's all the basic production that we've got on there. So next up, I actually need to produce my own. And I've got some of it. 1, 2, like that. Put a couple of them in. Right, all they've done is produce the ones down the bottom. I need them to I need them to bring me more toys. I need these. So that we can actually have the full up and running thing. So I've got the copper cables all going. And then they will feed direct into these. Although, no, you know what? For this, I'm not actually going to need that. Alright, deconstruct the whole thing. This isn't going to work. Deconstruct the whole thing just like that. This isn't going to work. Take you out. The rest of that is going to be picked up by all the other bots. There. Right, they're going to go and put that away into storage. I've got 4 assembling machines on me. So, our next thing... Yeah, it's because I got them requested, so even though they went and picked them up, they've gone and brought them back to me. We don't want to use that, because we don't need that many being fed into it. So, if I go just like that... 1 copper cable production should be enough. So I can go to you, and I can have you making copper cables. And then I can go to you, and I can have you requesting copper cables. So you go like that. And then... how should I do this? Yeah, you're not requesting copper. You're requesting copper. So if I do request copper plate, there, and request 500 copper, puts it in. You go like that. Actually, we will just do that like that. So that's going to go there, and then it's going to bring it down to here, and it's going to make the advanced circuits like this. So we will direct make that one. We'll feed that in through so that we don't have to be sending the copper cable off around anywhere else. The rest of it is going to be brought in from elsewhere. So I need 4 plastic and 2 electronic circuit for the other bit, which is going to be a request a chest down here, and that one's going to go like that. And I'm going to take from there one of them. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of both of those. That's going to go that side of it. I'm going to request there, and then I'm going to have just a regular one that's going to come out like that, and that's going to be a passive provider. It's going to go there. We're going to take a light, and we're going to put a light there. You know what? I'm thinking I'll put a light on that side. And a light on... no. Let's just have a light there next to that one. One light there next to that. Power is needed next. 1, 2, 3 for power. Just like that. Then I can go over to here. So I've got 500 requested in there. And you're right in there. So we've got 16 copper cables going in. I need, what did I say, 4 plastic bars and 2 electronic circuits. So we go over to here, logistics request. I'm actually going to go shift, right click, and shift click onto there. That's going for 25. So I want to get rid of that one. And then I want to go to you, and I want to boost that up to 50. And I want you to go to 25. 25, like that. There. 25 and 50. I don't need those. They'll be there for a bit, and then they'll disappear. So that's going to bring in the plastic bars, and it's going to bring in the rest of the materials as well. And it's going to dump it all in, and then that one's going to start working. Now, at the moment, that is a 1.25 crafting speed. And we've got basic modules right here. I'm going to drop in those like that. And I may as well drop those in as well. So I think that will keep up with the rest of it. What did we do down there? Yeah, we used production modules for all of them. So we got production modules working in here. And you can see it does take a little while, but it does get through it. So that, I think, would be a pretty good one to use if we were to do it like this. So I got 41 copper cables in there. I'm going to actually take those out, and I'm going to drop that into there like that. So we've got all of them. That's a good setup, I think. I don't think we need anything more than that. So we're going to go with copy, just for a minute. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to paste those down there. Like that. And then I'm going to get rid of you. And I'm going to get rid of you. And you know what? I'm going to... well, first of all, I'm going to copy this bit. So I've got these 3. I'm going to copy that. That'll copy the whole thing there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of them all. Rip them all up again, so the whole lot disappears. There we go. Fare thee well. I don't want any of you anymore. That's all going to disappear off. And as soon as that's done, we'll pick up these as well. They're all done. Everything else has been dragged off. I've still got 4 little factories. I've only got 3 of them. So that's a start. So now what I want is enough room to actually put this down properly. And I'm going to use this bit over here. I'm going to get a little bit more space here. So I go like that. And I go all the way over to there. And I go up to there like that as well. Right. Then I can go with paste. So first up, I'm going to turn that one round. I'm going to drop it down to there. Drop that down like that. Perfect. Then I will turn it round. And this is the bit where it doesn't work. But I don't need it to. I just need it to overlap like that. And I drop that in. Because this bit down here doesn't matter. Well, it does matter. It matters slightly. I do need to change these around a little bit. You want to change to a green one like that. And you want to change from there to a blue one like that. So that's placed everything down. I've got 1 light there in the middle. I'm actually going to remove that light. And I'm going to remove that light. And then I'm going to take... I'm going to place a light there in the middle. And then... I'd like to put a light right there. Let's just leave 1 light in the middle for a minute. And we'll see how that works out. I've also now got 6, 7... I got 8 factories that I need to build. I've only got 3 speed modules there. So I got to wait for the speed modules to turn up before I can start making the rest of it. This bit here is working, so that one is working. I have only got one working at the moment. I need speed modules. More speed modules. You know what? These here are not going to be beneficial. We're waiting on the furnaces. These are not going to help. So I'm going to lift those, which is going to give me some speed modules. So I can do that. 1, 2, like that. You know what? I'm going to make one of those. I just got to make one speed module, and then that gives me a third factory that I can use. So if I go along here... Ah, you didn't. You went all the way up there. You went too far. You're supposed to bring it down to these. I've got those. I've got one all the way over there. Make one of these. Right, that's good. We've made that one at least. So now I've got 2 lots of those working. If I can get some more of those working, then the rest of them, it'll all sort of take off. It'll all end up working together. Let's race down through here a minute. And all of that is working just fine. You're working just fine down there. And then you over here, obviously, you're waiting for the speed modules. Speed modules is still a thing. Yeah, there's not a lot that I can do about that. And speed modules is not going to make until I get the red circuits. Red circuits are not going to make until I get the iron. And none of it is going to actually do anything until I get... Well, I've actually now started to get some things built up. We've got things over here that are going slow. I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm going to need more roboports stretching all the way across here. I've got a couple of recharge points, but this isn't going to be enough. We're going to need some more of them. That's working nicely there. So, I mean, we've got all of those going. But if this bit here are slowly going to be building up. So, right at the moment, we've got 4,400 logistics robots. Not a single spare logistics robot. Let's have a look. How are we doing? I got 12 advanced circuits. The only way that I can really do this is if I run down through here. All the way. Actually, there are other things that I can do. I don't need to have speed modules in here, so take those out. There. And that. There we go. There's 8. Right, there's 2 more factories that I can make, so I don't need speed modules in there. Where else have I got unneeded, unused speed modules? Right, that's all filled up. I don't really need them on the mining drills, do I? No, they're going pretty fast. They're sort of ticking along quite nicely, but honestly, we don't need them. So, there and you as well. Right, that's going to allow me to make 4 factories right there. Yeah, the other one is making all speed modules. So I've removed those speed modules. I don't need them. I can go back up here. There goes some We'll let them run out the rest of the factories. That's not all of them. I still got 1 more that needs to be built. I need just a few more speed modules. But if you look at this, I'm getting more and more advanced circuits now. These are making the advanced circuits, which is great. And so therefore, I'm getting more advanced circuits brought over to me. And that means that I can run down here and I can feed some of these advanced circuits into there, like that. And they can start making me some speed modules. Now, I've sped that up rather than using those. I'm sort of thinking productivity would be good. Except we really want more than 1 factory for doing that if we're going to be using productivity modules. So I will do that. If I sit there and wait, they bring them to me. They bring them straight to me. They always prioritize me over everybody else and everything else. So I just need 1 more, and then I can make the factory that I want to make. Here it is. I'm going to pick that one. Oh, I got 2 of them. Very nice. I got 2 of them. Okay. Let's go for another little run. Back up again. And once I've got that bit done, which is that factory right there, that is now in place. So they are now all up and running. That's everything going and doing exactly what it should be doing. Which means I can then do another copy and paste. I can go copy like that, and right, I've got 1 light in the middle. How am I gonna how shall I do light? I'll put a light up there. And I will put a light down there on that side. So we will put the lights on the same side. And then I got one light in the middle. And then I will go copy. And I will copy that bit. And I will drop it right next to it like that. And another one. And another one there. Right, that is everything copied out where it needs to be. I've got some materials, various materials and stuff will be on their way now with the construction robots bringing up stuff. And they should be bringing me more stuff. The logistics robots will eventually bring a load more stuff over to me as well. But they're going to fill out everything there. There we go. So I don't need that many power lines on here. But honestly, I don't really mind. I'd rather have that many on there at the moment. Because it looks kind of cool the way that they're all spread around. Especially in the middle here. It's just a big tangle. But I kind of like it. I do. I really kind of like that. So I've made that. We can copy. We'll worry about making a blueprint with that later. We will worry about a blueprint later. So I've now got 6 of them up and running. And I'm not going to worry about the rest of them. I'm just going to leave them. They're going to keep bringing me the advanced. But the speed that they're bringing me the advanced circuits now has already gone up. That's already increased. And we go back down here again. And they should now start making those over there. Which means that they'll start building that back up. Well, back up. They'll start building that up. And that's all going to start working. I've also got electronics going up here. Copper is now immediately turned around and slowed down. Let's press L. Let's use the magic L. I've still got plenty of that. I've got a bit of iron. Steel is a bit slow. Again, not too fussed about the rate at which steel is being produced. What I would like is this to increase. I would definitely like this to be coming through faster. There's 100 of them right there. That's going to make a difference. So we'll let all of them go through. 4,400 robots. It really is quite amazing how quickly all of this stuff turns around. Like, we had no iron and full of copper. Now it's no copper and full of iron. So it's quite sort of amazing how quickly things do turn about. But, I mean, it's still going. Everything is still running, which is great. That's all doing fine. Right. The next big thing that we want to do is we want to change up the oil production. Right, we've got fuel production, but I want to drastically increase battery production and sulfuric acid as well. So I'm going to need to, I want that to be different. And on top of that, I also want to increase plastic production by a fair way, because we need that for those. And we need plastic for these, and we're going to want to start ramping that up. We've already put some speed boosters onto these, but that's not enough of a speed boost. Right, we've got oil coming down in, and now the oil has come back up, but we've already had to go through and put a speed boost into that in order to take care of it. So my thought at the moment is that we've reached the limit of what our oil can do. We need to be expanding before we run out of oil. Now, I can go along and I can use that bit down there. I've got 4 patches right there, 770, 850, 793, 622 over there. It's quite a high yield, really. These here, these are... What are those? Combined oil is 2,100. It's slowly decreasing. We could go with that, and we could slowly decrease that one down as well. And just sort of adding that bit in. And then if we go down over here, we've got 2 of them down here. I can get the oil there. 2,590% on that one bit of oil right there. That's 1,100. Almost 1,200. You look in here, 700. See, these are quite low compared to them. That one at 2,000, and we got a few good few thousand over there. So I could like build a bridge over this way, and we could gather that oil, the oil down there, and bring it all the way back up here. Although to be honest, that's not the best way to move it through pipes over that length of a distance. it's actually best to barrel it up and then have it flown over via robot. But then, once again, we have the issue where we don't have that many robots at the moment. I could uproot oil production and bring it all the way out over here and spread out the base a lot more. Now, that's a definite possibility because the amount of oil that we've got over here is just incredible. Right, we've got very high-yielding patches all the way through this one. Massive, great big patch. So if I was to put the oil production out this side, on this edge of the base, and then oil and everything would sort of be flown back through the base into there. Ultimately, this whole area is going to be our base. Right, it's going to be a big base. I'm planning on it being a big base. That's what I would like. I would like a really huge base, but it could be a little bit too early to be spreading things out quite that far. It's a long trip for all of our robots to be making backwards and forwards. So I'm kind of weighing up, this is the thoughts that are going on in my mind right now. I'm weighing up the pros and cons of the various different options that we've got, trying to decide which one is ultimately going to be best for us. All of that has now been placed down. Right, we've got no issues with that one whatsoever being placed down there. I've got 30 roboports still missing. Some of them are up here, over there, and a lot of the roboports that are missing because we've got a shortage of red circuits. The red circuit production is already underway here. It's going to take a little while for red circuit production to really start to ramp up because we're waiting on red circuits to be used in these, which are then going to be used in these, but those in there, they're also being used for science production as well. They've got to be used up there in the science. Is it that science? No, it's not that science. It's not that science. Which science? Science used that. Am I being confused with what it used to be? I am indeed being confused with what it used to be. You used to have them. That one needs productivity modules. One of them used to have speed modules, I'm sure of it. Well, maybe I've got that wrong. But anyway, speed modules are being used somewhere. Where were they being used? I'm not entirely sure now. Where... What on earth was I using speed modules for? I'm sure I was using them for something, other than just me. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe it is just those. Okay, now I'm just genuinely confused. I've gotten myself confused and confuddled, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. It does happen. We all know this. Right, anyway, we want to go back over here. So I've got a little bit of oil that I could extract there, and a little bit of oil that I could extract there. And we could bring all of that up here, and we could start doing some more oil production up here. I could just increase the size of the oil that we've got just a little bit, and keep that ticking over. And then later on, we will extract from that area and possibly one of those areas up there. Where else have we got oil? At the moment, that one, that's 41,000, and that one is 40,000. That one over there is 38,000. That's the biggest one there. It's 78,000. So, yeah. We will go with the small ones to start with. We'll run with the small ones to start with, and we will start bringing a bit more oil up here so that we can process it a little better. We're going to remove this bit down here and move those tanks as well. We'll rip all of that out, and we'll just bump all of this up a little bit. That lot can stay exactly where it is. We're not going to change that for now. So in order to be able to do this, how many was it? There's 4 over there, and there are 4 of them down here as well. I'm going to want, though, a little bit of landfill. So we will go to our landfill design over here. Oh, I've got no roboports coming out this way. Right. The pattern for roboports is right there. So I kind of want to bring out the pattern for the roboports like that to allow for some more. So that one there. So bring you to that point right there, and I'll lower you down like that. There, I'm gonna just spread that across a little bit. I go like that. They're not gonna bring anything over there yet. I go all the way down here. Right, where am I? Roboport there, and the next one will be all the way out over that side. We will go out over to that side. I don't quite know at the moment. 100% sure how I really want to do this. I'm sort of thinking about it. She got a whole load of them. Oh, it's because I've got like I've only got like a few of them on there, so I need to. I'll have the landfill set going down here. That's going to run down there, so I will now. I'm just going to bring this down in a straight line all the way down like that. And you bring that one down like that, and I'll bring that to there. I'm not going to go any further than that for a minute, because we will use the Roboport design right here. I'm going to go out any further than that. Where is... It's not there. I didn't have the... I guess it doesn't really matter about those, because I don't have them here anyway. So all I need to do with this, in order to get this to work, is just to put that onto... I'm going to bring that over there. I'm going to drop that one down like that. If I just... Oh, there we go. Drop that one down like that. Right. In order to make this work properly, I'm going to need to come all the way down there, and I'm going to need to put those Roboports in myself. Because otherwise we're going to be waiting here for them to be made through there, and they're waiting on advanced circuits. Ooh. Waiting on a single advanced circuit there. So I will do that, so that one single advanced circuit is placed. I got them requested in there, but I don't actually have them. That one single advanced circuit can be placed in there, so there's one Roboport that is going to be built. In the meantime, we will run down over here. I won't build them yet, or we'll end up wasting them on things like that. No, we don't want to waste them on things like that. We want to bring it all the way down over here. And bring them into here. So I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to... Why is it brought the... Is it... Oh no, it's the robots are still requesting it. Right. So now I can build my Roboports. If I go there and I build 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that, my own robots will go out and they will plonk that one down there. There. And that's immediately opened up a whole new range of area. So there you can see the construction robots are gone rushing off, and they're going to go and get a load more material. So I'm going to do this via the map again, and I'll plonk you down there. Drop that out. So then I got another one over there. And the robots... Oh, wait a minute. I'm not close enough. I need to go out a little bit further. There. I'll drop that down. I'll remove that one. Eventually, at some point, I imagine we'll fill all of this up with landfill. But right now, we don't want to be filling this up with landfill. We will probably want to get a little bit more oil in here. But I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment. While they're doing that, while the robots are working on that bit, I actually want to turn my robots off for a second, because I don't want to put out the other Roboports up here. Here come a vast quantity of materials. Look at them all. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.